Hello Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So I'm on vacation right now, but I pre-recorded this for you. I've even got like vacation hair going on here. Let's see. They're doing like deeper. They're turning into deeper spiritual messages, but I kind of like that stuff, right? What's going on with you, with your energy, Virgo? Sexy Virgo. Said that like with a lot of authority, like you better believe it, right? You better believe it. That's a very empowering energy, because being very confident in who you are on many different elements. That is not just a physical thing, that is a mental, emotional, spiritual level of confidence. Psychological too. All right, Virgo. Patience. Two. The King of Earth is at the bottom. There you are. All your glory, all your stability. You have, I'm going to show you two at a time here. You have patience, which is like temperance, and the Four of Earth. Then you have the World, and then you have the Eight of Air. Oh, I don't know what's going on in the world, man. Then you have the Eight of Fire and the Five of Fire. I'm pre-recording this because I'm on vacation. I'm going to tell you when I'm recording it, because I just did Leo's, and I really had this sense like that things have shifted again somehow. Something has happened. Because I'm literally trying to read into the future for you. I'm asking this to come out for the week of July 15th for you. For Virgo, I'm doing this on June the 24th, but this is not for the June the 24th. This is for July the 15th. And I'm feeling like something has happened. There's been another shift. There's been like another lockdown. Something's going on. I'm really feeling that. And I'm getting that really strongly right here. Brand new cycle, getting started, let's get it going. Boom. You can't go to it, you can't see it, you can't do it. And that was a little bit like what I was getting from Leo. Something's holding it back here. Something's holding it back, but it's holding it back for reassessment. And you've got two cards that Leo had here as well. So the first one is patience, right? We have patience, but then we have the Four of Earth. It's like you've been sitting in this energy of really like being patient. The Four of Earth, it looks like not much is going on the surface, but there's an awful lot. To me, there's always an awful lot going on internally, behind closed doors. There's a lot of work that goes on with the Four of Earth. There's a lot of balance and stability that's being achieved, and that's balance and stability within your mind and your soul and your spirit and your emotions. Patience. I'm really feeling like some of you want to put this patience away, because patience is looking away from the rest of the reading. I'm really feeling like there is a desire to move forward, but it keeps getting stalled. There's a desire to move forward, because we come out of Four Earth and we have the World, which is the end of a cycle and the beginning of a brand new cycle. But that brand new cycle goes into the Eight of Air, which is like the Eight of Swords, where you can't move. You can't see what it is that you want to move towards. And it's like, I get this, like she's up in the cloud and she's looking down. She's so high she can't see. And there's all these feathers floating around. It's as if her friends or her birds of a feather were there, but they're gone now. And it's all that's left is kind of the echo of their energy. All that's left is the echo of the energy of this new beginning. The echo of the energy of this new beginning. Because there's a shift that's trying to take place, and it's not being allowed to take place at the pace that it needs to take place. There's something about the inner child here. This little girl on the panda. This is the energy that's trying to come forward. All of these beautiful little activations of light in the forest here. Making the world like this beautiful place. Making your world a beautiful place. Then with the 5, it's like, well, they're all hanging up there, but they're out of reach. So I had to do a little edit there because I got interrupted. I got interrupted by the youth. So the youth came in to tell me something, which is funny because that's what I'm feeling like here. I'm feeling like there's some sort of new energy that has to come through. It keeps, there's this continued fighting, turmoil. It's like, no, don't hang all of these lanterns up like this. This isn't the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Let the lanterns go where people just naturally feel like putting the lanterns, because then it makes the forest more interesting. This is too predictable. It's like this predictable energy, like keep trying to get back into what's predictable, what's predictable, what's predictable. But no. It's this, right? It's this. Hanging the lanterns up. Just let them hang their lantern there. Oh, you hang your lantern there. Like, it's this sense of freedom. I'm kind of feeling like there's a need, a want, and of course we all have it, for cycles and new things coming into our lives to come in a certain way. I'm kind of getting like ride the wave. Why ride the wave of pixie dust here to really find it? And she's riding this panda with all these little sparkly lights all behind her. There is joy in the release here. There's joy in the release. There is definitely joy in the release. And these lanterns, they look so beautiful, but she's not happy. She doesn't look happy. She doesn't look happy at all. Okay, let's see what this tarot deck gives us underneath each one of these. I'm really feeling like something has happened here in the future. For me, it's the future. It's 2 weeks or 3. I'm trying to see that. Where am I now? I'm there. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks. Something's going on. My gosh, that did not just happen. Something's going on. The Sun and Patience. This is exactly how it came out in Leo's, except it was from this deck, the Sun. They were sitting beside each other. The Sun is sitting underneath Patience. This is where there's something going on. Something going on, man. The Ace of Cups is sitting under the Four of Earth. The Knight of Swords is sitting under the World, right? Like running to it. I want this new beginning. And the Three of Cups is sitting under the Eight of Air. Look at, like she's looking down. She's looking down on those birds of a feather. The Three of Pentacles. Was that sitting in exactly the same spot as it was for Leo? This reading is crazy. This is really a strong, the Ten of Wands. This Five of Wands energy has to be released. This youth energy has to come through. Nothing will allow the cycle to come in until it's allowed to come through. There's some sort of, I don't know, this almost feels like the messages that I'm getting right now for Leo and Virgo. I don't know what's gonna happen for Libra, but this almost feels like collective. Something like Spirit is using this opportunity to somehow send out a collective message here that there is no new cycle, will not be starting until this youth energy is allowed to come through. I was just talking about how important it is for this, just to, allow the lanterns to be hung wherever the lanterns are going to be hung. If you have a friend come over and you want them to help you set up a party, and you tell them, no, this has got to be here, this got to be there, that's got to be there, that's got to be there, the balloons have to be there. Like, you know what? That's not really fun for anybody. I don't even know if it's fun for the person pointing it all out. If you have some friends come over and help you to put it together, just let it be. That's the energy. Because here, look, we have these two older people, these two adult-like energies that are showing her, look, get it all in a row, get it neat and tidy, keep it organized so we can all understand it. But like the youth is like, no. There's a real shift here. And the best way to look at this too is the inner child in you is almost screaming to come out. Is almost screaming to come out here. The inner child in humanity is screaming to come out. Because this wish fulfillment, both of these cards are looking in the other direction from where the rest of the reading is going. This wish fulfillment, this patience is almost like, no, that is not what it was anymore. That is not what it was anymore. Wanting this new beginning, right? Wanting to feel, have emotions in a new level. That's what's being asked here. That's why we were pushed into this Four of Earth, Four of Pentacles months ago. Because we were being asked to feel, to have emotions on a different level. This is new. This is an ace. But it's very different from what we've had before. But we're running. We've been running. You're running. We're running to this new cycle. We're running to this new cycle. But it's like we're running to the new cycle with the desire to have the new cycle like the old cycle. And we can't do that. And every time we try, we're getting pushed back into feeling like we're not allowed to move anymore. We can't do this. We can't do that. We can't see it. We can't go to it. And I just talked about this. It's just like, it's still the same. It's these lanterns need to be, there is a different way that we need to do things here. And you can look at this on your life in a very personal level too. And then this Five of Fire, the Ten of Wands, which is the Ten of Fire too. Five of Wands, Ten of Wands. It needs to end. This needs to end here. This systematic approach that needs to be done this way, because that's the way you've always done it, needs to end. I feel like it's so easy for me to be like this right now because I'm not here. I feel like I'm not here because I'm on vacation. I'm just up at my folks. I didn't go anywhere. It just takes me a few hours to drive there. What's at the bottom here? The Star. This is crazy. I would really watch like the Leo reading and this reading. I know people are like, it's my zodiac though. You know what? There's been something going on with the zodiacs. And, you know, people say, no, you need to clear your energy. No. There is something going on with humanity in terms of being aligned as a collective. And this message is coming out. It's so similar that there is an inner child here. There is a youthful energy that needs to come forward because its approach is different, and that's the future. Wanting a new cycle to be like the old, wanting the new cycle to be of the blueprint, or at least even my blueprint of the new cycle reflects the old one. It's like finding a big old house that, you know, I'm going to knock that down. I'm just going to keep the foundation, the basement. I'm going to build a new house. And you start building it and drawing it, and it looks just like the old house you knocked down, but it's just new. Whoa, what the heck? You had the opportunity to do something completely new here. I'm going to go to the Starseed deck again. I did that for Leo. I'm going to do it here. Yeah, it's like having the opportunity to rebuild the architecture. Oh, you got how many? You got 3. That was a lot. Wow, yeah. Oh my gosh, Spirit is really being tough right now. I'm sorry, but you know what is happening? I don't know what's going on in the world right now, but the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time. I'm kind of feeling like too, like I'm being very tough. I'm not usually this tough when I do my readings, but I don't know. I feel like I'm being activated here. Like this is no nonsense. This is no nonsense right now. A portal. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. This is telling me exactly what I just said in Leo, and I've said it in an Oakman reading, and it's coming up right now in this card and in Leo. How important it is to be in your lane right now. What you do and how you do it is so important because it's part of the overall energy. It's part of the ingredients that make the salad. It's part of the ingredients that make the stew or the soup. Trying to get other people into your lane isn't right either. Like, you need to be in your lane. You need to do it the way it feels right for you, but not right, because when you see this card, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I feel like there's something going on right now in the world 2 weeks prior to me, 2 weeks after me recording this, that is causing, something's going on that is definitely causing people to feel trapped. They don't have control in their life, but there's a reason. And honestly, it's not meant to frustrate you. It's not meant to depress you. It is meant to make you look deep, deep inside. Deep, deep inside. The spirit that is in there knows exactly what you're supposed to be doing. Knows exactly what lane you're meant to be in. That's really interesting. I can hardly wait to get 2 weeks into the future now. There's something going on. So, that's your reading. Interesting. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at these starseed cards again. There's a spontaneous awakening. There's something going on, like everyone, we're always all awakening. We're always all becoming more conscious, more mindful, more aware. And nobody ever finishes like awakening. There are some that are kind of awakening for the first time. This is a very uncomfortable energy when that does happen. Awakening is always a bit of an uncomfortable energy. It's like a DNA activation. Because when DNA, geneticists have found this, like when a person is subjected to certain stimuli or environment, DNA will turn on and off. I'm really feeling like there's something going on right now when you guys are watching this, whenever you're coming to this video. There's something going on it's going on for a reason. It's going on to physically affect you, to turn off DNA and to turn on other DNA. And when that happens, you can, make the choice, because maybe it's been foggy about making the choice here. Because it is cracking you open. It's just like cracking you open into, I surrender. I'm really getting surrender. And I don't mean like that in a judgmental way at all. I'm an Aries, for God's sakes. Surrender. Never. Right? Like, but yeah, sometimes you just gots to. There's something here. The inner child is the secret here. The inner child is the secret. And is also listening to youth. I'm really getting that right now. Listening to the youth. What are the youth doing? All right, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm really interested in what the heck Libra is going to be, because Libra's always got something to do with balance and justice. So it should be interesting. What's underneath the star? Oh my God. What's underneath the star is the Three of Swords. It's just screaming. Like, Oh, I feel like some of you just want to scream at the universe right now. Scream. Let it out. Let the energy out. It's part of the birthing process. Because there's something that is being tried, there's something that the universe, that all of humanity even, the deepest parts of humanity are trying to bring in here. Almost like an outside energy. It's star energy, it's sun energy, but it's from beyond here. There's something going on. I'm really curious to see what's going on this day. I don't even know if I'll be paying attention. I might be fishing on a dock. Interesting. All right, there you go. There you go, Virgo. Oh, my man, what a heavy vacation read, guys. Ooh. All right, please, until next time, absolutely do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.